Hi guys, how you going? Welcome to a special video here on the channel. It's race eve, less than 24 hours now until I hit the start line for the Gold Coast Marathon. This video I'm going to take you through the final week of taper, the shakeout park run at Varsity Lakes, which I did this morning, Saturday. Also, I'll take you on a quick zip through the Gold Coast Marathon Expo. And then right at the end of this video, guys, I'm going to go through my race day strategy, how I'm going to break the race up, and what shoes I'll be wearing, what gels I'll be using, and how I'm feeling heading into race day. What a beautiful morning. Wednesday, 4 days to go. So let's bring you up to speed on the taper week so far, because I need to slow this run down. Just going a little bit quick. Now, Monday, very easy day. 6 kilometers, nice and gently. Normal 3K walk before and about a 20-minute walk afterwards. Yesterday, Tuesday morning speed group. Nothing too crazy here. 2 minutes at half marathon pace, 3 minutes at 10K pace, 2 minutes at half marathon pace with a 1 minute jog recovery, 3 sets with warm up, about 7K all up. And now we're at Wednesday. All right, so what I normally like to do on the Wednesday before a marathon is just a nice easy 15K, normally around about 80 or 90 minutes. That's what I'm doing today. I've already done the first 5K non-stop, way too fast, like I said, 25:01, way too quick. I wanted to be a lot closer to 26:30, but the legs are feeling not too bad. So I slowed it down on that first 9-to-1 ratio. I've got 6 of those to do, so I've got 5 more, and that'll be the morning done. It's a tad warm this morning. Hopefully we don't get this on race day, but hopefully by this time on Sunday, I'll be finished. Whew. Okay, that's the running done. Finish off this 1 minute walk, and that'll be Wednesday ticked off. Oh, that felt all right. 2 more days of running before race day, 12K to cover across those 2 days, and we'll be ready to go. So you might be sitting there questioning why I'm running so many Ks so close to marathon day. Well, I've just found that over the many years that I've been running marathons, that it just works best for me. I'm running my best when I keep my mileage reasonably high. I'm only doing 40K this week before race day, but I've just found in the past that, you know, a 15K run on the Wednesday before just keeps the body awake, because you can get a little bit lethargic during taper because, you know, you're coming off such high mileage. So I just like to keep it a little bit elevated. Like I said, it's worked in the past. Well, it worked when I was 56. Hopefully it'll still work when I'm 60. We'll find out on Sunday. So that run was perfect, really. 79 minutes of running, 7 minutes of walking. Ended up with just a tick over 16 kilometres at a 5:19 average kilometre pace. Solid, but comfortable. The paces that I ran on those 9-to-1 ratios were very comfortable, sitting in between sort of 5:05 and 5:10. Running in the Asics Super Blast 2s as well, so a little bit of a heavier shoe, and over 1,000 kilometres on that shoe, and still has got a lot to give. I've really enjoyed running in the Asics Super Blast 2s, but I'm looking forward to putting on some light carbon plated shoes on Sunday for the Gold Coast Marathon. Halfway through the week, taper's going really well. Obviously the body's a little bit tired and a little bit sore from all the furniture moving and up and down stairs that's been going on at home as we're getting everything ready to sell the house. And it's just been really stressful as well, because you know, trying to organise everything for tradies to come and do what they need to do, hoping and keeping our fingers crossed that they actually do turn up, That's pretty stressful as well, but everything's gone reasonably smoothly so far. We've had one experience which has left us a little bit disappointed. The job wasn't done to our satisfaction. Yeah, that was a little bit of a downer. We're getting very close. Hopefully over the next, what have we got now until race day? 4 days. Over the next 3 days, I won't be doing any more lifting. Hopefully I can get a little bit of rest, a little bit of good sleep, and I'll be ready to go on race day. Morning everyone. Another day closer to the Gold Coast Marathon. Thursday, 3 days to go. Just finished a 2K warm-up. I'm going to do a very short session today. I can do 3K at about half marathon pace, and then I'll finish off with another 2K cool down. This is a session that I've done before, 3 days out from a marathon, when I ran my sub-3s. Seems so long ago now. What was I, 56 and 51 maybe? It worked back then, so no need to change up what has been a successful formula. Wind's pushing a little bit from the north, so it's going to be behind me for the majority of this 3K. Won't be overdoing it, and this type of session is just to wake the legs up, wake the body up, just a reminder that, you know, we've still got some running to do, even though the mileage has dropped considerably over the last 2 weeks. Once this is done, just a park run to go before race day. All right, let's go. Wow, not sure if that was the wind pushing me. However, I felt really good because I've run 13:20 for 3K and I should have run 14 minutes. Wow, 40 seconds quicker. It felt all right, and I definitely won't be running that pace on Sunday. Yeah, really good. The fitness is in a good spot. And I like this little session too. I know it's still 7K and you've got 3K of, you know, solid work in there, but it doesn't fatigue the body. Like 13 minutes, just enough to wake the legs up, put a little bit of zip in them, and then finish. No fatigue. I'm breathing a little bit heavy because it's quite warm. It's almost 12 o'clock on Thursday. I've left it pretty late to come out and do my run today, and it's quite warm. It's probably, I don't know, maybe 22, 23 degrees. It's not going to be this warm on Sunday. The weather's looking absolutely brilliant, but I'm going to talk about that at the end of this video when I go through my race day strategy. So it's only been probably not even a couple of minutes yet, and my breathing's back to normal. Everything is in a good spot. The body's still a little bit sore and tired from all the furniture moving, but I think by Sunday I'm going to be feeling pretty good. 5K park run at Varsity Lakes on Saturday before we hit the expo. Yeah, it's all looking really good. I'll leave it there and I will catch you on Saturday for park run and the expo. Good morning everyone. Welcome to Varsity Lakes, here for the park run. Saturday morning, shakeout run. Sun's just about ready to pop its head up above the tree line down there. It's nice and chilly. It's about 10 degrees. The half marathon has just kicked off at the Gold Coast. They've got perfect conditions. Cool, no breeze. Gee, I hope we get this sort of conditions tomorrow. Oh, she was fine.
Yep.
Well, probably a good decision that you didn't try and go for the W.
Yeah, there was no chance. Those boys were moving.
They were flying. Oh, it's definitely cool when you get out of the sun. This is a new course to the last time I was here. Going out a lot further. Just before the first turnaround. Now we're heading back. Probably a good idea too, because it's quite popular around the lake with walkers. There is a lot of people here this morning at Varsity Lakes Park Run. Oh, have I said how cold it is? Legs are feeling good. Feel very fresh. I'm not talking about the weather. I actually feel half decent.
Let's go.
A gorgeous morning. Thank you. Good?
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah, it's good.
Excellent. Good.
You're looking super smooth.
Yeah, got good. Early at the Gold Coast Marathon Expo for bib collection, and it's pretty quiet, so that's not going to be much of a wait at all. So we'll pick up some numbers, wander through to the expo and have a look through there and see what's going on. There we go. That's me.
There we go. Just head straight down here and turn left in through the expo and find your way out. You can also get your timing checked to make sure it's activated if you want.
All right.
Okay, so
Thanks very much. See you later. Good day.
Hi mate. I was just thinking to check the details when they come up on the screen.
Is that correct?
Yep, no worries.
Yes, briefly. Thank you. Expo done, not too busy, nothing in there worth buying for me this year. Time to go home and put the feet up. Alright guys, I am back home now after being down at the Gold Coast to do the shakeout run at Varsity Lakes and to go to the expo. Had a quick wander through the expo, nothing really took my fancy there, but it was nice to see how many stalls or exhibits there were there. Crowd was pretty light on, so we were in and out within probably 30 to 40 minutes, which was really good. Now before I go through my race day strategy, park run this morning at Varsity Lakes, 5k shakeout, about 27.5 minutes, felt really good. I said there during that run that the legs felt fresh, the body feels fresh. Didn't sleep all that well last night after finishing work at 11 o'clock. Yeah, I feel okay. As you can see here behind me, guys, in the garage, a lot of stuff that we have moved this week from downstairs to the ground floor so that we could get our floorboards polished, so the body is still recovering from all that. I was a little bit sore a few days ago, but yeah, I'm almost back to 100% in that regards. But in terms of running, this morning was really good. It does give me a lot of confidence heading into the Gold Coast Marathon tomorrow. Now that race day strategy, I'm not deviating from what I've been doing through this whole, well, through most of this 16-week training block, and that is the 9-to-1 ratio, 9 minutes of running and 1 minute of walking. I will run the first 5 kilometres non-stop from the start, and the reason for doing that is that I just want to get away from the busyness of the start, and I'll be able to work my way over to the left-hand side of the road by the time I get to 5 kilometres, so that when I do stop for that first walk, I'm not going to be interrupting anyone and causing them to shift course abruptly. So 5k, looking to go through that 5k somewhere around 26 minutes, so that'll be a 5:12 per kilometre average. That's a little bit under what I had sort of planned earlier on in this training block, was looking at running maybe 26.5 minutes. So going to go just a little bit quicker. Most of my runs in the long runs where I've been doing this 5K at the beginning of the runs, I have been going a lot faster. So I think 26 minutes is nice and conservative and should set up the rest of the race really well from there. After that 5 kilometres, 1 minute walk break, and then I will go into the 9:1 ratio. And I will continue that 9:1 ratio right through until 32 kilometres. Somewhere from 32 kilometres to the finish, I'm going to discard the run-walk ratio. Now, I'm not sure whether that'll happen at 32, 35, 38 or 40k, but depending on how I'm feeling at that stage of the race, I am going to discard the 9:1 ratio and run for home. And the reason I have decided to do this is that in most of my recent long runs, I've done this. I have started with a 5 kilometre run and finished with a 5 kilometre run, so I feel confident that I can make a run for home somewhere after 32 kilometres. It will depend on how I'm feeling on the day at 32 kilometres, and I'll make a decision on the run, so to speak, whether it's at 32 or later towards the finish. That's the breakdown of the race plan. The weather is looking sensational. I said this morning down there on the Gold Coast it was really cool, about 10 degrees. Tomorrow we're looking at a minimum of 13 and a maximum of about 19 degrees. So conditions will be nice and cool. The wind is predicted to pick up a little bit, but I don't think it's going to affect us too much. Race day shoes, well, I'm sticking with the Asics Metaspeed Tokyo Sky. This is a shoe that I used at the Sydney Marathon last year, and yeah, I have found that this shoe just works really well for me. I used it a couple of weeks ago in the marathon pace session that I did and felt that the paces were really comfortable. The only drawback that I do have with this shoe is that it does beat my legs up a little bit. The next day and the few days afterwards, I just get a little bit of soreness around the Achilles and ankle area, but I'm prepared to roll the dice with this again because I just enjoy running in the shoe. So no issues when I am running. Gels. Plan is to take 6 gels during the race. I'll take one every 30 minutes. I'm going to be using a combination of the Precision Fuel 30 grams of carbs and also the 100 milligrams of caffeine in this, and I'll alternate these during the race. Plan is to take one after that first 5 kilometre segment, and then every 30 minutes after then. I will carry a 7th gel just as a bit of a backup. I will take water at most of the drink stops as well. Not a great deal, but I'll make sure that I'm hydrating regularly throughout the run. And I think that's about it, guys. That's my race day strategy, what shoes I'm wearing, what gels I will be using on the run. All that I need to do now is rest up for the rest of the day, try to get a good night's sleep, up nice and early in the morning. It'll be probably about a 3:30 start. Have some breakfast. My go-to is just some peanut butter toast, a cup of coffee, maybe have a banana as well, and then we'll be on the road by about 4:20 to get down to the Gold Coast nice and early in time for that 6:15 start. Yeah, the excitement is really building now. Really looking forward to getting down there on the Gold Coast. Guys, if you're running tomorrow at the marathon and you're watching this video, good luck, get some good rest, get a good night's sleep, and get there at the Gold Coast Marathon start tomorrow confident, well hydrated, well fueled, and well rested. And hopefully I'll see some of you on the start line, and if you do see me out there on course or at any point during the race tomorrow, make sure you give me a shout out. That's it for this special video. Thanks very much for coming along for this ride over the past 16 weeks on this run walk method training block to try to achieve a 350 marathon, which would be a Boston qualifier for a 60-year-old. See how we go. In the next video I will break down the marathon, and hopefully I will have some good news to share with you. Take care, good luck tomorrow if you're running. May the wind be at your back, and may you run strong right from start to the finish. See you in the next one.